Hi, I'm Peter Marnick, current president of Heath and Sherwood. On behalf of myself, my partners Phil Cancilla and Mike Marnick, and all of the employees we have now, and the many employees we had in the past, I'd like to welcome you to enjoy this video we are making to celebrate the 90th anniversary of the great company, Heath and Sherwood. Back in 1927, when Heath and Sherwood started, this was the type of technology that we were dealing with, and we would serve our customers building simple products. Since then, we've evolved into a totally worldwide company that produces all the high-tech equipment that's required in our industry. We do it with the internet, we do it with 3D modeling, we have all the latest technology to give our customers the same service we did back when we did it just by showing up at their doorstep. Kirkland Lake itself was discovered back around 8 years before Heath and Sherwood, so 1919. The prospectors got off the train and came in and discovered gold, and this is what some of these guys look like, and some of the equipment they're doing, the cabins, the wood, log cabins and stuff. Slowly the town started to build up with one discovery, then another discovery, and we ended up with 7 mines on what is termed the Mile of Gold. Heath and Sherwood came along right around that time to help with the diamond drilling and the exploration of the gold camp. And what I'm looking for here is this picture right here, which is a picture of the original Kirkland Lake gold mine, which is the site we are on to this day. So that's kind of cool. Back then, that would be the second most westerly mine on, excuse me, on the Mile of Gold. The most westerly being the Macassa mine, which is still running to this day. What else is in here? Here's a picture here of the 1934, looking at what was once Kirkland Lake. And you can see it's being filled with mine tailings, and right now the lake is gone. It was filled in completely by all the different mines dumping their tailings into it. Back in those days, that was acceptable environmentally. Of course, today, you wouldn't have a chance of getting away with that. But it's an interesting thing because Kirkland Lake, there is no lake anymore. It's the Mile of Gold. The big guy who discovered Kirkland Lake, the first guy who made the most money was Harry Oakes, who became Sir Harry Oakes. He made what would be, in today's terms, billions of dollars off the Lakeshore mine. And eventually that cost him his life when somebody murdered him. And the rumor is, that it's an unsolved mystery, but the rumor is that it might have been his son-in-law because there might have been an inheritance in there to his wife or something. But looking at this chart here, it just shows the 7 mines and when they started. And the earliest was 1913, which was before Kirkland Lake was established. The latest one that started was 1933. This is Macassa. That mine is still running today, and it's called Kirkland Lake Gold. And the production, up until, this is the dollar production of these mines. So 157 million was, in those terms in 1913, would probably be more like 15 billion now, just looking at the price of gold back then at about $30 an ounce compared to 1,500 now. This is interesting enough. They do have a memorial for the miners because quite a few, back then the mines were very dangerous, and it was almost a daily event when there was a fatality or serious injury. And the town put together the Miners Memorial, which is a fantastic structure, and it memorializes all the workers who lost their lives in the mines of Kirkland Lake on the Mile of Gold. And there's, I think, some 300 to 400 names on that list.
So this is the actual memorial board that has all the names of the miners that died in the mines around Kirkland Lake. These are blank. This mine is still open. On the other side, you'll see how many people are actually killed. This is the committee. This is the name of the committee that put this thing together. Look at the equipment. You can see why people were hurt. So many pinch points, no guards. It's just a OSHA and that sort of thing wasn't around back then. So what it's depicting is the operations in a mine. This guy right here is scaling loose rock. So after you blast, you go in and you scale off all the loose rock so it doesn't fall on your head when you're working with it. Here's a driller, a couple of drillers. So they'd be drilling the blast holes. So they drill the hole off, load it with dynamite. Then they would clear the mine, blow the dynamite, let the smoke clear. The next shift would come down and muck it. They'd take all the loose rock out.
The drill's called a jackleg, and I used to operate one of those jacklegs at the Cradison mine when the summer before I went to college. I worked underground in the stope with the miners, and I did all the work, and they sat around and got all the gold bonus. And anyway, that's called a jackleg. And the way that works, it drills in here, but there's a leg back here. This leg is a hydraulic leg, and it actually puts the force into the rock and drives your bit into the rock. That's why they call it a jackleg. That was me right there.
Good incentive to go to school.